E.N.D here. Ow! With the release of coming out on Dynasty, I'm sure that standard meta, standard decks will drastically change. There will be more different decks. Opening hand was okay, let's keep 7 and put a forest in play. Probably I will say farewell to my werewolf deck. A fun deck to play, not very competitive, but a fun deck to play. My opponent played a Lunak Veteran, which means that we're going to play against a life gaining deck. Testing Naturalist. This is part 1 of a series of werewolves versus standard meta. Let's see how my werewolves will do against the currently best decks in standard. Treslara in play. Treslara already got a +1/+1, now it's already a 3/3. Very big creature, can get very big that creature. I need to swing with Casting Naturalist. I think he's going to block with Treslara because I need that. No, he didn't block. Good. I needed that 1 mana so that I can play Ezika Chariot, one of the best artifacts from Kaldheim, and even overall in standard, I think one of the best currently artifact, Ezika Chariot. Treslara, borrowed time, therefore probably is going to exile my Ezika Chariot, but I have another one in hand. Unfortunately, I can crew, but I cannot defend with Snake Skin Veil. Let's put a mountain in play. We have Ranger's Class, we have another Ezika Chariot. I want my opponent to block with Treslara. I want to kill that Treslara. I'm going to put the +1/+1 counter on my Casting Naturalist. Casting Naturalist will give me a 1 green mana, which I will use to play Snakeskin Veil. No, my opponent didn't block. I was thinking that my opponent was going to block Treslara with Treslara, one of my cats, and I was going to play Snakeskin Veil to make one of my cats a 3/3 and kill Treslara. So he doesn't want to kill Treslara. He's not trusting me. For the time being, I have 4 creatures in play. Ezika Chariot in hand, a Snakeskin Veil. He's stepping 2 planes, 3 planes. Righteous Valkyrie. Okay. Treslara, now it's a 4/4. Yes, with Righteous Valkyrie, if he has 26 or 27 life, they all get a +2/+2, so they will be quite big creatures. Treslara, now it's a 4/4. He swings with Treslara. I'm not going to block at this stage. I don't want to block. There's the Gold Spendragon. Yes, let's play the Gold Spendragon. This is a werewolf deck, but Gold Spendragon, it's a very, very good. It's a very, very good creature that goes perfectly with this particular deck, especially with these 2 colors, red and green. I'm going to put the +1/+1 counter on my Gold Spendragon, and I get a nice treasure. And thanks to that treasure, I can also play something, but I got also a green mana from Casting Naturalist. My opponent, are you going to block? Or you want all your creatures to remain alive? What he's going to do? He blocks my Casting Naturalist. Snakeskin Veil. Let's see if we can defend my Casting Naturalist. My casting now, it's a 4/4 with hexproof. Okay, 2 Snakeskin Veil. Both creatures don't die. He's at 2. Plays in play. He's at 2, I'm at 16. Portable Hole. Probably is going for my Ranger. No, my Casting Naturalist. He has 3 creatures. Elixir. Cosmos Elixir. He's going to get some life. Now he's at 4 with Treslara at 5/5. My dragon, it's a 5/5. There's a forest in play. Not really needed. Let's see what we have. Top deck. A wolf. A werewolf pack leader. Let's put Ezika Chariot in play. Let's make some more pressure on my opponent. Swing with everything. He needs to block. Okay, he just conceded. He knew that the game was lost. Very, very good game, very good victory against a deck that can be quite nasty. Life gaining decks, they can be quite nasty, especially those creatures, they get too large for my removal to work. Second game, opening hand is also okay, let's keep it. Let's put the Veil in play. I don't have a 1-drop. Upgrade. Put Forest. Let's put the Casting Naturalist. I need some mana. That's why I didn't play the Werewolf Pack Leader. There's another Forest. Probably this is a mono green. Yes, it's a mono green deck. They can get very, very hasty. These decks can get very, very hasty. Let's see if my opponent is going to fall for my trick. You block my Casting Naturalist. That's what I wanted. I can upgrade hits Werewolf. Let's put Dragonfire. I still have my 1 Forest. I didn't play Upgrade because this deck probably has some sort of Nezika Chariot, and Upgrade can destroy an artifact. Let's put a land, a tapped land. If my opponent has any removal, I can defend my Casting Naturalist with Snakeskin Veil. Faceless Heaven. Another Werewolf Pack Leader. Okay. Forest. Let's put a Forest in play. Let's put a Werewolf Pack Leader. I want that 1 mana. Are you going to block? He blocks. Let's upgrade the creature. Like this, I still have, let's say, 1 green source, 1 green mana source to play Snakeskin Veil if my opponent has some sort of a target removal of my Werewolf Pack Leader or Casting Naturalist. I have only 2 cards in hand, and my opponent, the 3rd Werewolf Pack Leader, he had 3 Werewolf Pack Leaders in hand, or maybe top deck. Ranger class. Now it's getting dangerous. Now it's getting quite dangerous. Another Werewolf from my side. Let's see what he's going to do. Maybe he blocks the Casting Naturalist. Okay. Okay, you're going to block everything. Okay, I can play my Snakeskin Veil. I want my Werewolf Pack Leader to remain alive. I think I have quite a good amount of mana. So Werewolf Pack Leader. Now I have 2 Werewolf Pack Leaders, and I can play the land, and I have 5, let's say 5 mana sources, 5 lands, and 2 werewolves. If both of them remain alive, and I swing with both of them, I can get 2 cards in hand. Rangers class, another Rangers class. 3 cards in hand, Ascent Pack Leader. Okay. Ranger class from my side. That's a very good top deck. That's a very good needed. Especially that +1/+1. Both my Werewolf Pack Leaders are 4/4 now. And the 2 cards that I draw, both are lands. Sometimes you don't draw a land, or sometimes you draw only lands. I think he's going to kill one of my Werewolf Pack Leaders. Okay. That's the same thing that I would have done. Let's put a land in play and wait for my opponent. My opponent has a Faceless Heaven, Old Growth Roll, another land at this stage. Let's see what we have. A Rangers class. Okay, I think I can use that one. The only reason why I swung with both of creatures because I needed that card draw. Another Rangers class. Okay, probably is going to block my 2/2 wolf. Okay, a sacrifice. There's Ranger class. Now he has 3 cards in hand and 2 Rangers class. I don't think he leveled up. There's yes, Alphenwald Oddity. I think it has haste and trample and can transform. Now 4/4, but I'm still at 20 and he's at 11. I'm not going to block, even though he has trample. I don't want to block. Lands, only lands. Let's put a land in play. Let's put a land. I'm going to do the same thing. And I want my Werewolf Pack Leader Extremely large. Yes, that was I wanted. I wanted that land in hand so that maybe I can pick, let's say, I can pick a creature. My top deck. And he didn't block. Very nice. He didn't block. I just gave the ability of Werewolf Pack Leader and I won the game. That was mono green. Very, very strong deck if well played. But my opponent didn't even knew that Werewolf Pack Leader had that ability. Sometimes a lot of players forget that particular ability of Werewolf Pack Leader. That he can get a 5-3 base with Trample. Another game, mono white, standard metas full of mono white. Hopeful initiate with training. Casignator from my side. Luminarch Aspirant. Okay. It's always the Luminarch Aspirant. Always. At least I have an Aberrate. And at this stage I want to kill that Aspirant. I want to kill it. One of the creatures, honestly, that I really hate. Okay, I know it's a very, very good creature, but I really hate it. He didn't even block. Okay, the stage. I want to put a Zika Chariot. I could have Aberrate the Aspirant, but let's say even if it's now, it's a 3-3, I still can Aberrate. And I have a Shatter Skull Smashing, so one way or another, I have a way how to remove that Luminarch Aspirant. If he's going to attack with both creatures for the training of Hopeful Initiate, I'm going to block with my Zika Chariot. Zika Chariot is 4-4. Adeline. 3-3. He's going to attack? No, I don't think so. Yes. Really and truly, I don't understand why you did that. Really and truly, I don't understand. A Zika Chariot will just kill the Aspirant. That's like, you know, it's like a present. Kill my Aspirant, one of the best creatures from your side, and you just swing with it with an Zika Chariot. That could be crude. I didn't understand. I still have a Aberrate for the Initiate or for Adelaide. What you're going to do? What you're going to do? I'm still thinking. I can play the Reckless Stormseeker. I can crew my Zika Chariot. Now I can go swinging. I'm going to swing with everything. If he's going to block with Adeline, the Reckless Stormseeker or the Casignatorist, I will Aberrate. And that's what I want to do. He needs to block because I'm attacking with a 4, 4, 3, 3 and 2, 2. That's 9, and that's what he did. He just blocked the Reckless Stormseeker. Let's Aberrate the Hopeful Initiate. And there's a reason why I did that. Because my opponent lost a creature, Adelaide, instead of a 3-4, became a 2-4, and my Reckless Stormseeker is still alive. And I have a primary adversary in hand, which means that I can put primary adversary in play, and with Reckless Stormseeker I can give it haste. And probably I will go for the win. My opponent, 4 lands untapped, Intrepid Adversary, okay. You can get some life thanks to that creature. You can get some life. Adeline, it's a 4-5, okay. But I still have the smash, the Shatter Skull Smashing. I can kill that Intrepid Adversary. So I have a response. I'm going to put 2 on the Intrepid and 1 on the, let's say, the Human. Because the Intrepid died, the +1/+1 of the Human was gone, and therefore the Human was a 1-1, and therefore it died. Let's do the same trick. Now he has to block. I think he has to block, or probably the Reckless. He's going to block the Reckless if he doesn't want Adeline to die. Okay. He's at 4. He's at 4. I'm at 70. Unless you have a way to remove all my board, I don't think you will win. You need to have a way, a Doomscar, but I don't think this particular deck plays a Doomscar. Hopefully shit. Usually these decks plays a Brutal Cutter. Okay, that's bad, because we want to remove a creature. Reckless Stormseeker. I still have a small advantage. He's at 4, I'm at 17, Azika Chariot. Thundering Rebuck. Okay, Thundering Rebuck. Basically kill this Brutal Cutter. Reckless Stormseeker in play. Primary Adversary in play. Nothing happens. I can just attack with everything. I could also crew Azika, but I decided to attack with everything. Anyway, 2 blockers versus 6 attackers. There was no way that he could win this game. Another victory against Mono White. As said, Mono White decks are quite popular in standard meta. Another game. Opening hand was okay. 2 pathways. I can get green source from those pathways. Another pathway and put in play the Werewolf Black Leader. Werewolf Black Leader. Very strong card. Very, very strong werewolf card. Very strong. Every werewolf deck out there has this type of creature. Blood Shifters. Okay, there's nothing I could do. I couldn't defend it. Prosperous Innkeeper. I know it's not a werewolf, but it's a very, very good card. It's a very good card. Especially if you need that treasure, for an turn 3 Azika Chariot. Okay. Let's put the Kazundo Mammoth. Let's get a life. Kazundo Mammoth. It's a 5/5 now. I can't do anything. Let's swing with a 1/1. I don't think my opponent has any flesh creatures. Even though blue has some flesh creatures. Power Word Kill. Okay. Let's defend my Kazundo Mammoth. What do you have in hand? Okay, my Kazundo Mammoth was defended from that Power Word Kill. This is a blue-black control deck. Dimir control deck. They use a lot of removal spells. Snow Covered Swamp. He's going for the second time he tried to kill my Kazundo Mammoth, and I had my second Snakeskin Bay. So I have defended well my Kazundo Mammoth. Reckless Stormseeker. Swing with everything. I didn't play Azika Chariot. I prefer to play Reckless Stormseeker, because if Reckless Stormseeker survives this turn, I can play Azika Chariot. Okay, the rest, my Azika Chariot, it's gone. I was saying that I could play Azika Chariot and then give it haste with Reckless Stormseeker. Werewolf Pack Leader. Now I don't have anything in hand. At least I get a life. Trying to put the haste +1/+0 and haste on my Werewolf Pack Leader. He did nothing. I can't understand what he's doing. Okay. Fading Hope. He's going to scry. Very good card. Fading Hope is a very, very good card. Just a land. He's at 3, I'm at 23. Let's put a land. I couldn't play Kazundo Mammoth, unfortunately, because I didn't have a third green mana source. He's at 3, I have 3 creatures. Meat Hook Massacre. Okay, always Meat Hook Massacre. Let's put the Kazundo in play and the Casting Materialist. Meat Hook Massacre. How strong is that card? Perfect enchantment. Board wipe. Gives you life. Your opponent will lose life. How good. Sedgemoor Witch. And the Goldspan Dragon. I don't think he can. No, I win the game. Goldspan Dragon closes the game. He doesn't have any flying. He can block only 1. And there's the victory. So these were, let's say, my werewolves against currently four of the best decks in standard meta. Join me for part 2 and there will be also a part 3.